What is going on YouTube? My name is SoloMac and welcome back to my room and also my room tour slash setup video. I'm going to try to get through the room part like within 5 minutes. That way I can go ahead and focus on my setup. That way this video hopefully will be under about 10 minutes long. But with that said, let's get into it. Okay, so starting off this video, I'm just going to go like straight from my door, all the way left, all the way around. You know, scratch it. I'm going to go to my dresser. Then I'm going to go all the way left, and then I'm going to end up at my setup. So we'll see how this works out. So here's my dresser. It pretty much just stays the exact same. I mean, you just got basic shit that you see on anyone's fucking dresser, I guess. Got deodorant, body spray, random shit everywhere. Nail clippers, a brush, for some reason a box cutter, because you never know when you're going to need one. A random beer cozy that I never fucking use. A shit ton of hats. Work hat. This is a beige green work hat that I had for a while. This is a California Republic snapback. Another black work hat, which I already have one on, and I have two of these for some reason. I guess it's good to have more than one. I don't know why. Also have a Dodge Ram hat as well as a Jägermeister hat for some fucking reason, as well as a shit ton of sunglasses. These my mother got at some kind of parade or something. I never wear them. I don't know why I still have them. But these are a pair of camo construction glasses slash sunglasses. They're made by a company called Nemesis. I know that's not going to focus, but they're really fucking awesome. Primarily, I just wear these. These are, hold on, getting mixed up and everything. These are diamond plate sunglasses made by a company called Pugs. And then you have the cream of crop, which would be some Hilti safety glasses slash sunglasses, as well as a pair of sunglasses slash safety glasses made by Red Wing, which Red Wing does not focus in sunglasses. They do make some hellacious sunglasses, however. Could you go away, please? I'm trying to do something. I love you and all, but you gotta go over there. Just for a little bit. Red Wings focuses on boots. These are my boots and pretty much my daily fucking shoe, I guess, as well as my daily boot. I wear these literally every single time I walk out of the house. I don't have another pair of shoes. I just wear these because 1, they're comfortable, 2, they're durable, and 3, they're just absolutely fucking badass boots. And those just sit right there like 24/7 along with my belt until I actually leave the house. Rest of the stuff up here, for some reason I have boot laces. I need to go ahead and put those on at some point, but I'm just too lazy and I keep forgetting. Have some screen cleaner for my monitors, have this fucking thing which holds up this fucking sword along with my Santa hat. And it makes a good pen holder as well as a sword holder. You also have my G Fuel cups along with some aspirin down here because, you know, when I play Call of Duty I always have a headache. And that's about it as far as my dresser. Oh, and I got 2 knives right here. One is just kind of a standard fixed blade with like a Tonto style end, as well as just like a standard fucking gut knife. Both are made by a company called Mossy Oak, which if you have anything that is camo or have any kind of country music on your phone, then you know who Mossy Oak is. And then moving over here, we have just a machete standing on top of a skateboard, standing on top of a radio for some fucking reason. I honestly have no idea why, but it looks cool in the background of my video, so I decided to keep it there. Also, you have dog food and water, my drill bag, as well as a fucking ammo box for flashbangs. I don't know why exactly I have this, but I picked it up at an army surplus store, and I just kind of ended up using it. And there's the other side. And there's not really anything in here, but might as well show it if I'm giving a room tour. Just got a shit ton of clothes. I know you can't really see because it's kind of dark. Like I said in a video a while back, I don't just wear the same shirt over and over again. I just have a lot of the same color or very similar colored shirts. And back here, I don't know if you can see that. Well, yeah, you can. Those 2 boxes up top are still filled with shit that was in my room that I still have packed away from when we were actually going to move. Up here is just a bunch of fucking like product boxes. Like, here's my drills, here's Black Widow keyboard, my Devastator keyboard's right below that. Xbox One, Scuff, I have no idea. Oh, that's my Elgato. Chat adapter, mic stand for my Blue Yeti. But behind that white box up top is my Astro box. Behind the mic stand is the box for my speakers. There's my PC box and both my monitor boxes. And then down here at the bottom you have my laundry basket as well as my like big ass box down here, which is holding like all of my tool bag shit, like my actual tool belt. And give me 1 sec, I'm actually gonna go ahead and pull this out real quick. And this is pretty much my tool belt along with everything that I still have in it, such as pliers, a shit ton of fucking clamps, speed square, screwdrivers, shitty pair of snips, level, pencil, marker, tape measure, screwdriver, pliers, more pliers. I know it's hard as shit to see because my lighting is fucking terrible. Another thing is snips, which these are really fucking cool. These are seriously fucking awesome. There's a little lock on them, and basically these are just used to cut really easy things to cut. That's actually just a standard razor blade, and the thing that I like about this is that I can actually fold the bottom piece down and actually use it just as a straight razor blade. Also, it has like this little tape measure in the bottom of it. Yeah. Kind of handy, I guess. And then last but not least, back here you have my hammer, spare razor blades. I mean, you can't really see that. It's just a little box that has a bunch of little razor blades in it. Some more clamps. as well as my drywall knife. Also ended up using the sheath that my Masio gut knife came with for my drywall saw here. And I only did that because there's not really a place on this belt for a drywall saw. Yeah, this is called Redneck Ingenuity, so it works. And the only thing left that I haven't gone over is a chalk line and some chalk for the chalk line. And that is it. So I'm going to go ahead and put this big heavy motherfucker back, and then we can get back to the tour. We have pretty much my bed section of the room. We have the Advanced Warfare poster, the Rasta Lion poster, or banner, the Gamer at Work Keep Out poster, as well as the Call of Duty Ghost and the Rasta peace sign banner. I am a firm believer that anyone that plays video games should have this poster. Keep out, Gamer at Work, killing enemies, beating bosses, stealing cars, explicit language, blowing stuff up, leave food and drink at the door, enter you at your own risk. Also, something I completely forgot to mention while I was over here is you may have recognized this box from my Razer unboxing. Yes, this is still my Razer Mom, but I put it back in the box and whoopsie. And the reason this baby is back in the box is because I am actually returning it, and I will explain why in tomorrow's video. So yeah, you're gonna have to wait on that. And then you got my little gun section over here. I'm gonna go from top to bottom. Up here I just got like this cheap but still kind of cool little blow dart gun. Behind my actual gun rack I have an Advanced Warfare poster, only because this poster is actually really fucking small. And I felt it actually kind of fits here pretty good. It's kind of like a little background picture. And of course, below the blow dart gun, you have like this Batman katana. I got this thing at a flea market a long ass fucking time ago. I've had it for a while. And of course, below that, you have my pride and joy, my 9130 Mosin Nagant. I seriously just love this fucking rifle oh so much. This is the user manual, which I don't really have any use for because I know every single aspect about this baby. Right here, you have an ammo pack with like stripper clips in it and stuff like that. It's supposed to hold stripper clips and ammo, but I don't really have any ammo in it. Over here I have a Call of Duty Ghost Hardened Edition paracord bracelet with a little ghost emblem on it. And down here, I don't know why I did this. I'm not a religious person, but I just thought it looked cool to have like a rosary hanging off the barrel since this thing kind of just sits here for most of the time. I know it's a little hard to see, but there's a little green pouch back here that holds all these standard tools that come with this rifle or that was just made for this rifle. And beside that, you have an oil can. In front of all that, you have 2 bullet casings as well as 1 bullet. This casing is a modern 7.62mm shell for the Mosin Nagant. This one is a surplus round, which means this was actually manufactured back when these rifles were actually used. And in the middle of that, you have a flat-out bullet, which is far bigger than either of the casings, which means this is not for this fucking rifle. This is actually a 50 caliber bullet. This is what comes out of the end of a Barrett 50 cal, as well as other 50 caliber rifles, machine guns, etc. And below that, you have the actual, like, swing open door for my gun rack. I have Turtle Beach sticker. I need an Astro sticker. I don't know why I even have the Turtle Beach sticker. I actually stole it from my brother. I have a Fazeberry G Fuel sticker, as well as a Vape Wild, Elgato Gaming, Razer, Monster, and Airsplat.com sticker. And what's in here? What do we got? Just some cleaning shit. We got some rim oils, a trigger lock, some pads, and some earplugs. Just some of those like shitty orange foam earplugs. I mean, they're not shitty, but I want some better ones. And also got this like Remington cleaning kit. It actually comes in pretty good handy with this rifle. That is it for this section, and it's time for the baby. And just real quick before I get too far into the setup, this is the webcam I use. This is actually what I'm going to be recording the rest of the video on. It is a Logitech C270 webcam. If you're interested in picking one up, it's only like $30 and it records in 720p. So it's a pretty damn good webcam for your money.
Alright guys, so here is my setup finally, and hopefully I sound a shit ton better on my microphone than I do on my cell phone. I do apologize if the microphone on my cell phone is kind of shitty, but I couldn't really plug it into my Yeti, so yeah. On with the setup video, as you guys can see, I have a dual monitor setup held up by a Wally dual monitor mount. The thing that's really cool about this monitor mount, and hopefully I can actually show you, I don't know if it'll show correctly because I can't really see what I'm recording, but it has these little clasps that's great for wire management, and down there, I do not know if you'll be able to see that. I really have no idea. I'm trying to look on my webcam to see if you can see it, but I don't know if you can. Down here it has more wire management, and it comes with a little holder for like Allen keys and stuff like that, so if I need to adjust this, it will be pretty easy to find the Allen keys because they actually fit in the stand. But yeah, this mount is absolutely fucking amazing. I just love the way it looks. It does take a bit to actually get your monitors like set to where you want them, like to align them perfectly, but once you do, it looks great. This monitor right here is just like a shitty HP monitor. It actually came with my desktop down here, which is kind of hard to see because it's in the darkness, but it's a 5 millisecond response time monitor. It actually has built-in fucking speakers, and this is what got me about the monitors, is this was the first monitor that I actually got for gaming. This is my LG. It is also a 5 millisecond response time monitor. It is a 1920 by 1080p monitor, and this does not have built-in speakers, and it ran me about $140, I believe, and it's also 21.5 inches. It might be 22, but I'm pretty sure the specs on it are 21.5. This is a 21-inch monitor, flat 21-inch monitor. It was free. It has the same fucking shit as this one does, other than this one has 1920 by 1080p resolution. This still has 1600 by 900, which is still pretty fucking good, and it was free, and it has built-in speakers. That kind of aggravated me that this was free. It came with speakers. This was not free, and it did not come with speakers. I had to buy the speakers separately. And speaking of speakers, hold on, I need to adjust my mic real quick, so I do apologize if you hear some, like, rumbling and shit. The speakers I have are Logitech speakers. I don't know what model they are. If I can find them, I will list them in the description. They're really cheap. They're like $12 fucking. These are like the cheapest speakers you can possibly find, and they work fucking amazingly. I have one on each side, one over there, one over there. Also, for some reason, I have my Bowie knife over here just like wedged between my dresser and my desk, so I can just kind of like pull it out when the fuck ever I want. What the point of that is, I have no idea. Guess it's just so I can have a giant fucking knife right at hand whenever I need one. Right here is my bottle of Coastal Fog Space Puppy E-Juice. This stuff is seriously just my favorite shit of all fucking time. The problem is, it's a more high-class juice, so this stuff is expensive, but it's just so fucking good. I mean, this stuff, I love it to death. Over here we have my RDA box. My RDA actually came in, and I just have, like, the stuff that I use to build my coils, and I have tweezers. I have a little piece of cotton in there for some fucking reason. Nail clippers, screwdrivers, tweezers, the scissors, etc. I have pliers over to my right, and I don't know if you actually saw any of that. Scissors, tweezers, nail clippers, etc. Of course, we have my Razer Black Widow Chroma mechanical gaming keyboard. It's, oh my god, I still fucking love it to death. And over here, I have a Cooler Master Devastator Storm gaming mouse, as well as the keyboard. It's actually in my closet, but this thing works. It glows red. It has 3 DPI settings. It has 3 programmable buttons, at least in game, and you know, just rolling in style with a basic bitch mouse pad. Back here, we have my Elgato HD60. This is what I use to record all my gameplay on Xbox One and Xbox 360. It records up to 1080p at 60 FPS. However, I usually just record in 720p at 60 frames per second, just because it's a little easier on my computer and there's less chance of my like software crashing. It's not that this is a hard thing to run, it's just my computer is complete shit, as I've mentioned in the past. Speaking of my computer, here she is, the big bitch herself, and oh my god, I hate this fucking thing, but I love it at the same time. This right here is proof in existence that you do not need a badass computer to make videos or game on PC. This thing cost me $300. It came with a free monitor. It has an AMD quad-core processor running at like 1.5 gigahertz. That's it. It has an internal graphics card, which is complete shit, and it also has 4 gigs. I repeat, 4 gigs of RAM. 4. That is it. And it has just a standard 500 gigabyte hard drive. So this is literally the basic of basic what you can get for $300 fucking, and you know what, it actually works. I've been using this thing for a long ass time. You've seen me play video games on it before, and the audio might change a little bit because I'm putting my mic over there, so I'm talking about over here. Over here is really nothing special. I have my controllers. I have my Xbox 360 SCUF, a basic bitch Xbox 360 controller over here with the keyboard, just for the fucking hell of it. And of course my Xbox One controller. Both my SCUF and the Xbox One have control freaks on them. I love fucking control freaks. I never play without them. Except for GTA, I will usually take them off on Grand Theft Auto because, as I mentioned in yesterday's video, it is a pain in the ass to drive with them things on. And over here, you just got my little vape section. I got some cotton for building coils. I have some 26 gauge A1 Kanthal for my coils themselves. I have my Kanger sub-tank mini that actually came with my, you know, Kanger sub-box mini. This is the actual tank that goes for this mod. However, I'm not using it at the moment. Here's all my juice that actually has nicotine in it for, you know, when I actually need nicotine, which if I just puff on this, it keeps my mind distracted, so it should be good. And over here we have another bottle of Coastal Fog Space Puppy. I don't know why it has such a weird name, but it's so fucking... And right here we have my old mod. This is an iStick 20 watt, and this thing is going to be going to my mother here pretty soon. Once she finally decides on some juice to get her, then she's going to go ahead and get that. Let me go ahead and turn that back off. There we go. And I had an old tank on here when I first received this. It was actually busted. A friend of mine gave me this mod, and I ended up keeping the drip tip for it, so just for the fucking hell of it, in case I need an extra drip tip. This right here is my pride and joy, my baby, my toy, my every fucking thing right now. This is my Kanger Sub-Box Mini, a 50 watt mod. It's red and black with red and black accents. And here is my Mutation X V4 RDA. I have the extended cap on here with the wide bore downward drip tip, as well as a dual twisted 26 gauge Kanthal build in here, and it's running at 0.3 ohms, and I'm running her at 50 watts. She's a little dry, so she ain't pumping out much. And let me go ahead and change that real quick. So hold on, uno momento. Fucking beautiful. I love this shit so fucking much. Like, seriously, this is my favorite juice of all time. I will never, ever get tired of it. It's just so goddamn tasty. So I wanted to see what a first-person vape looks like, and I went to take a hit, and I realized I had my airflow, like, all the fucking way off. So pretty much,
I just got a mouthful of vapor with no oxygen in it, and it pretty much killed me. So, let's try that again.
Okay, but enough showing off the clouds, and I apologize for that because I completely forgot this is the mic that I am currently talking through. This is my Blue Yeti condenser mic. It actually has a shit ton of different settings. It has omnidirectional, which is pretty much like, say I'm sitting at a circular table with a bunch of people that I want to record our conversation. It records in 360 degrees. You also have like this interview kind of setting. I can't remember what the actual mode is called, but pretty much it'll record behind it as well as in front of it, so you can do kind of like an interview thing. I have it currently set to condenser, as I always have, which pretty much means whatever sound is coming at it straight on, that's the sound that it mostly records. If sound comes from behind it, it's kind of muffled. It doesn't, you don't hear it as well because it's not actually recording that. Also, I slapped one of my Razer Chroma stickers on the side of it, as well as the other side I have a Gamma Lab sticker. And up top right here, I have a Power to the Player bracelet from GameStop. This actually came with my midnight release of Advanced Warfare. Moving down a little bit, I have my pop filter. It's just kind of a cheap pop filter, but it's red and black, so I ended up picking this one up. This was like $10. Pop filters really aren't that expensive, so I'm pretty happy that I got this. And I was planning on getting a black one, but then I saw they had a red and black pop filter. I'm like, oh my god, that goes right with my fucking red and black mic stand. And speaking of my mic stand, it is, again, it's a red and black boom mic stand. You can just kind of move it around wherever you want. I can move it up here. I can move it back here. I can swing it back up and move it completely out of the way. And sorry if my voice is a little muffled. And back to where it is. I can move it up. I can move it down. I can do whatever the hell I want with it, which is why I love it so fucking much. However, this doesn't actually have a way to where you can, like, kind of manage the cable coming from your microphone. I actually kind of rigged something up with some shitty Velcro that I picked up from the dollar store. And I pretty much just ran the wire up the back of it with a piece of Velcro, ran it through the hinge slot and into the middle and out through my microphone. And, of course, here are my Astro A50 headsets. I kind of wish I did have the A40s. However, I will take these. These were $300 fucking dollars. And don't get me wrong, Astros are amazing headsets. These I do not regret buying. They do have some issues, like the updates they have for the headsets. Yes, you can actually update your headset. And it's not even the updates that are the problem, it's their latest update. The latest update optimizes mic output for the Xbox One. It does make your mic sound a bit better on the Xbox One. However, it completely fucks your mic if you're on 360. And it doesn't really matter anymore, because most of the time if I'm talking to people while I'm playing Xbox, it's usually in a Skype call on my computer. And then back there you have my Astro stand, which I never fucking use. Over here you got a bunch of fucking games, just a bunch of random ass games, a bunch of Call of Duty, a bunch of Halos, a bunch of random games in general. Over here you have my Xbox One as well as my Xbox 360, and like I said, don't mind the drill, I use it for coil builds. Here is also the mix amp for my Astro A50s, and you might already recognize this if you've been on my channel for a good amount of time. This is actually back when I was in SES. It's actually SES engraved into my desk. This used to be my actual gaming desk, which I will show a picture at the very end of this video on like what my setup actually looked like before I started really putting some like good work into it versus what it is now. Also, just real quick, on my mic stand, I have this like 3 LED light for just anything, and it's also a bottle opener, so that actually comes in handy sometimes. And I also have an iHeart Xbox Live keychain that I actually got with like a card of Xbox Live that I got from the gas station. I know you can't really read that because my webcam is not going to focus, which it never does. And for the piece of resistance, drum roll please. I know it's a shitty drum roll, but you're going to have to deal with it. I actually finally got my poster set up. That is my custom Life is Strange poster that I finally ended up getting it printed out. Actually, it looks fucking great. I mean, the webcam really doesn't capture, like, the contrast of the poster, but trust me, it looks fucking great. I ended up putting my name at the bottom just because I don't know why. I just fucking felt like slapping my name on it. So, yeah. It turned out really well, honestly. And then you have my Attack on Titan poster, which is, again, just a little bit smaller. I know you can't really see it that well because of how bright the light is. I might just leave it like that, but I'm going to go ahead and dab it. I'm probably just going to get another Attack on Titan poster the size that I actually need. I mean, hell, maybe I'll just make my own custom one and go to Staples and have it printed out in 24x36 like I did with my Life is Strange poster. But with all that said, this has been my room tour / setup video. I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, favorite, subscribe, share, channel with your friends. It would really help me a lot. And as always, game on.
Let's get medicated.
But that day was
Man, let's get medicated.
Just real quick before I end up ending this video, this is the
Let's get
Asimov that got the end up getting me.
medicated.
I ended up scratching off the Virgin Pro sticker,
Man,
adding a
let's get
JW
medicated.
Fanatic sticker, as well as a Kenny S sticker from Envy.